Hey guys, tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are crossing in the woods. Same place pointing in the north, we've got Amanda with Soviets, counterattack, guard motor, and Terra. Veni, also with Soviets, guard motor locked in straight away there. Down the bottom, we've got Yale G7 with OKW, straight into breakthrough. And Cooper also with OKW, who's got Overwatch, Elite Armored, and Special Operations. In terms of rankings, arranged team on the Allied, or on the Axis side rather, they're around 40 something. Random team on the Allied side, one was ranked 5, the other around 35, something like that. Combat engineers win the race to the building. Where are these student cars going? Can I get cover over here? What? There are 4 windows here. There are only 3 windows here. I think usually you can kind of get up close to it, so maybe even one of those windows won't even fire. Not a good way to be fighting over there for Cooper. Cooper comes in though to do some work. No tier 1 from either of the Soviet players. Very strange. I mean, it's double OKW. Shocking. Both the OKW players have gone for Coopers as well. In 3A1 will just rip. So the Axis to shreds here. Alright. Fusiliers into tech now for Yale. Backing away. Conscripts though coming to intercept. Maybe hoping to finish the job. They're ooh-ahing in. I think he needs to drive forwards with this, not backwards. Dies to a mass volley of conscript fire. Not very well controlled and not a very good start to the match here for Cooper. Bad handling of the stern post, bad handling of the Kubel. Why, sandbag after sandbag after sandbag coming up for Veni. And for tier 2 now, got healing coming up for Amanda. Hoping for a squad wipe. Pretty healthy. Gets away. What was this guy doing? Chasing way out of position with that. And coming in, flushing them out of cover. Trying to focus it down, but Fusiliers struggling a bit. Some nice volleys in here though with the Kugel now. No man's land here with all the water around. Few volleys in there. Okay, no tick up for Amanda at all yet. See both combat engineers out onto the field as well, so it's a bit worrying. Means we know like tier 3 vehicles coming through. The ball over here. Stern Pies though doing well at this range. Fast ISG coming in for Yale. Jaeger lights coming out for Cooper. No mechanized. Double battle group here. Takes away the sweeper. As well against the conscripts. Now trying to reposition. Well, maybe he's just going to try hold out behind cover there. So that's the cut and run. Does he have healing? Yes, he does. Yeah, you know, I always say this is a very good map for the walking Stuka, so I'm going to see one of those for a very long time from the double OKW team. especially against like double Soviets who are well known for their weapon team play. Pushed off a bit of wire on the way into the capture circle. Does feel like to this point, Allies better fuel control. Okay, we've got a half-track in the build for Veni. Has been storing up some munis, could be a quad. I imagine it would be, but you never know. Okay, got some nice heavy cover there. You can just squeeze in behind those sandbags, get some capping done.
A new half-track has arrived.
So maybe going to wire off the other side here. Could be an idea. Pretty slow to do with stern pies, so no, they're just going to retreat. Go back for healing. Yep, is upgrading that with the quad. No requesting yet for Yao, who's gone for a Sturm officer. So he has not a lot to stop this right now. He's building the Rakit now. Just seeing the quad. Quad though playing very cautiously here. I think if he had a good read, you know, saw the ISG, saw the officer, could probably guess that there's no AT on the field yet. Play a bit more aggressively here for a while, but taking it very cautiously. So burst there on the Kubel, and manages to knock that out. That's mission accomplished, I'd say. The Molotovs for the conscripts here, so they can't do much against this building. So he's going to try and win the fight over here against the combat engineers, sending all his squads there, kind of hanging this one out to dry. Could easily come in here and help this. I think the Jaegers need all of his army to assist them there. A bit of a chase down. There's a tiny bit of negative cover here. Conscripts looking for the squad wipe. And they get it too. Ouch. Cooper sprinting into cover now. Getting a few bursts in. It's already up to get one. Pops a speed boost for Kid and misses a shot anyway. Gets away alright. Tripwire going off. Let's have the officer who has very good vision. Going to help spot against these sandbags. Here we go. Gets a squad wipe in return there. Conscript's dead. Nicely done by Cooper. He's trying to bring in the mortar to smoke to cover, but it's a little bit too slow. Killing off the sandbags. SG landing a few shots. I wonder if he wishes he had a walking Stuka to counter this instead. T3 is up for Amanda, but hasn't gone for any units from it. There's a few options at this stage. Second ISG for Yale. Not surprising given the campy style we're seeing from Veni. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if it was going to be that. Guards airborne deployed into the building with the infiltration spawn. Empire's backing away. Not really safe for them to exit the building though. I wonder if they pop in the DP upgrade on them. Bit of mortar fire here. Force the machine gun to relocate. Even the Rakitten a little bit exposed though. It's killed off the sandbags down here. Heavy mod out for Veni, and it's forcing a few retreats itself. Black base coming up right in the corner here. Still vulnerable at this stage though. Guards coming in, so is the quad. Going to burst this down, and that was a very quick kill. I think maybe it got cancelled when it still had about quarter health, but still lost the majority of the resources there. Good time to push for Veni. I saw the Raketin retreat, so knew there was an opportunity for the quad to get stuck in there. And the quad is really good at shredding through the in-construction shreds. Doesn't have enough armor to resist the high DPS of that quad. That's a huge setback for Yale. Absolutely massive. See, look at this. He's only got 60 fuel after rebuilding the truck. Getting mortar bombing away now. Got 2 ISGs though to return fire with. Should be able to win that. Okay, another squad of airborne guards for Amanda. Quite a rare sight. I see 2 of them in the game. Okay, double ISGs barraging and some solid hits in on the mortar. Gets it very low. It's probably going to have to go back to base to reinforce now. What doesn't have to go back is the ISGs. They're right next to the battle group, so they can heal up and reinforce with no trouble. Going for DPs on the other airborne guards as well. Out in the open though. Neutralize. Tries to bring in the fair propaganda. This one's past it, but still got caught on the edge. First proc, does the slow. Trying to avoid. Okay, mortar back already. It's fast, reinforcing. And already blasted by the ISGs again. Speaking of ISGs, one up here for Cooper. Quite an aggressive positioning on it. Blasted by the Soviet mortar. Second Raketin for Yale. I think that's reasonably sensible. The Allies have had pretty much a lockdown on this fuel. This one's been continuously harassed. So you would expect the Allies getting to their mediums pretty quickly this match. I do wonder though if Veni will even go for a medium. Might go straight for a Katyusha or something like that. Does have tech up, just needs the manpower. Have to wait and see. Because yeah, if you're up against double ISGs, double Raketins, like, what's the incentive to go for a medium tank, really? Especially if you've set back your opponent's medium tank timing by killing off their Shred Panzer headquarters. Nice, in a bit of trouble here. Trying to get away with it though. It was a close one. Got a couple grenades. They didn't really do much, but man's going to retreat nonetheless. Oh, what goes down? I think the double Raketins both lining up there, resulting in the kill. And Veni is going to go for a Katyusha, as I was speculating. I think that makes sense. Especially once you see the second Raketin, right? Don't know if you've seen it up until that point, but once you see that, you're like, okay, enough is enough. T-3485 is not even going to be that good. I'll build it. Get one from the guards. Ends up in the squad wipe though. Ouch. Up the DP. A lot of bleed here for Amanda. Take a quick look at the KD. It's not looking the sharpest for either of the Soviet players right now. Pretty standard for conscript play, but not too good if you're bleeding a lot of guards models. Can't merge into them though.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Is that a heavy mortar? I think so.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Popping off there. Now finally Yale going to be able to harass the fuel point. Wow, a lot of tripwires up, eh? Alright. Now pretty cheap. Pretty effective.
Combat unit ready.
Goes into firing positions, but you can see that is one guard, 5 conscripts. Auto merge coming in for Veni.
Marking and targeting of vehicles is now available.
Force retreat on the guards though. Might still be able to win this, or maybe not. Here come the G43s. Looks like a couple of them are upgraded with the 7-man though already. Where's he going with this squad? He just needs to get out of there. Could be a squad wipe. G43's good at the run and gun chase down here. As soon as they got to the negative cover, they dropped like flies. After, you know, pretty strong start for the Allies, they've suffered quite a few losses. All of a sudden now they're in some trouble. Here comes the Katyusha though. Knocks out the LEIG. Oh, but the Raketin sneaks up from the side. Kills the Katyusha. Recrew. Trying to limp it away, but yeah, it's just with small arms damage going to go down. Oh, that's really bad news for Veni. Wow. Insta-rebuy that. Mortar retreating out of there. Gotta be careful, you know. Brought it in reasonably close range for that barrage. Didn't have any idea what was off to the side. Stayed in place for like, you know, the full barrage time as well. It was just like 2 volleys, maybe could have just driven away afterwards, but it seemed like it was staying in there for the 3rd. So allow the Raketin to get the shot off. Here we go. Rebuild on the Katyusha. ISG still over here. Decrewed. P4 on the other side for Cooper. And Amanda gone for a KD8. Wow. Why? Katyusha out the back. Not really hitting too much there. A little bit of glancing damage on the Raketin. Bad start for it. I think he might have been better holding off, waiting until he had some vision or something. Well, maybe could have fired this. Maybe it was revealing itself in the fog. I'm not sure if it actually landed on anything. Looks like this is going to back up the KV8. KV8, if it fights at point blank, does actually have a decent matchup even against the OKW P4. Has to be right at point blank though. It's got like 140-ish penetration point blank, but then it drops to like 80-ish far. Actually right and close.
AT gun is ready for combat.
Okay, here comes the AT gun now for Amanda. Okay, rolling up. Nice booby trap. 2 obers from Cooper, I didn't mention that. This maybe a kind of baiting here. Okay, more tripwires going off.
IL-2 bomb strike available to rain death.
Obers now for Yale as well. In firing positions, the guard's getting absolutely shredded. Katyusha's here, but he's pushed right the way up again. Doesn't have anything to hold the front line steady, so he can actually line up a good barrage here. And for resist now himself. Combat Engineer's dead though. To the G43 running gun. Gotta be worried about the retreat of these conscripts here as well. Got 2 overs and the P4 in the retreat craft. Booby trap went off at some stage. Axis riding high at the moment. Wants to complete the capture. He's gonna get a snare off here, maybe not. Oh, still doesn't even have anti-tank grenades. Maybe he thought he did. Or she, maybe Amanda. Ooh. Yeah, as I feared, wiped on retreat there, especially, you know, crossing the river. Fear propaganda dropped down. KV8 roasting away. Okay, decent bit of damage from the guard grenade. This barrage as well. There's a couple models. That impressive though overall. Guard's dead over here meanwhile. Oh boy. It's like a bunch of retreats were forced, but I mean, that's a huge loss. Veni just getting blasted on his side. So many losses. What a collapse. Goes into a mine there. Falling very low. The problem I often found with KV8 is do a lot of health damage, but not very good at doing model damage. So generally wasn't that good at bleeding the opponent. Wow, a squad wipe there though. Light spotting provides some vision. Blasting away. 5 kills on the Katyusha now. And for a T-34, just a regular one. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough because they're a little bit strapped for fuel at the moment, the allies, but up against double Raketans. Pretty hard to keep that T-34 alive, I'd imagine. Extra health from the 85 is just so helpful against double AT guns. What if Yale's trying to stall up for like a King Tiger or something? Has loads of resources, hasn't gone for anything yet. He's not also put down the final tech truck either. Much harder for Veni now without the assistance of the guards. There we go, good start for the T-34. Drops a couple over models. Katyusha from base here, barraging into the ISG territory. Oh, and gets the obers on retreat. That was really fortuitous. Before pushing in here. There's this right there, though.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Missing the shot. It's healthy. Ready to rumble. Couple solid hits in. Double Raketans though now for Cooper against the KV. They're all pinning too. P4 though, what was this doing? This did pack up for some reason though. Missed a lot of its reload time. P4 was able to blitz out to safety. In spite of the good control over the last few minutes for the Axis, Allies still competitive in terms of victory points. Just how strong the start was. I think a Fusilier flare up here provides some vision, making life difficult for Veni. Almost pushed back to his base here. There's this barrage coming through on the machine gun. Comes back in for some damage while it's barraging. Okay, assault artillery up the back here is doing some nasty damage too. Conscript's almost going down. Mortar does go down. Oh my goodness, the last shell. Wow. That was really good for an assault artillery. The best ones I've seen, I think. Huge wipes. Okay, howitzer coming in for Amanda. Action, getting the T-34, getting the Raketan low. Here comes the T-34, maybe looking to polish this off. Not going to be able to do it, but might be able to decrew the ISG here. Raketan in a slightly compromised position. He backs away though very quickly. I think he could have hung around for the decrew on this. Safely. Seen the Raketan retreating, so knew where one of them was. The other one couldn't stick around. A slight missed opportunity there for Veni. Okay, let's see what the howitzer of Amanda can do here. Ooh, solid first strike right on top of the double Kittens, they get low, but they're going to survive, it looks like. Spray into the machine gun, that's also retreating. The center is wide open. The Axe is completely neglecting this. Hope they don't regret it. Because that is completely open to capture, and they haven't really done much about it. For a long time now as well, you know. The Rovers run right into the KVA, have to retreat immediately. And this here's been blasting away. Okay, some nice vet. Forcing back the Axis units. Must be Axis Flare, I think. Not sure. Comes in for the Jaeger Lights hiding away in the corner.
Suppressive fire! Suppressive fire!
Stuck with these Zis right the way here. Raketins getting out of position. His rear arm exposed though. Gonna take some nasty hits here. Hoping for the squad wipe, but can't afford to chase any further. It's too risky. Before coming back in though, it's a little bit greedy. Just maybe didn't quite have enough time to line up a shot. Good use of the Airborne Guards Vet 1 there, suppressing, forcing the retreats of the Overs. For a second I thought that was like Panzer Commander artillery. I was like, who's got that? Nobody in this game. GT Crude, maybe looking to polish this off, and it was indeed a straight King Tiger stall for Yale. I think it's, you know, a fine choice. Has had a pretty easy go of things, not like stalling up for the King Tiger was costing him anything. So still winning quite handily, even without a tank for that long. And now here's the King Tiger, that's a big obstacle. Pretty close to resources now for NSU-85. Just got to make sure you don't lose too much. We wait for the last bit of fuel.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
It must be Soviet flares. Oh, it must be mortar flares. That's who it is. For a second I thought maybe the Fusiliers were coming across here from his teammate. There's some flares, but no. Soviet mortar flare. That makes sense. Barraging the base here. There's not a lot in the base though. It's pretty close to it 2 already though. Water decrewed quickly by the double overs. The KVA's a little bit low on health here. He regrets how he into the base. Doesn't anything to maybe do like a blast on these. Oh. Oh, the P4 hanging around in front of the double AT guns now for too long. They get decrewed by the Obers, but so does one of the Raketins. Conscripts maybe going to get wiped though. These Obers are up to Vet 2. They got the nasty accuracy. This barrage trying to prevent the kill on the Zis. Oh, gets him with the second shell. These are now retreating. KV8's coming back in. Jaeger Lights crew the Raketin. Airborne Guards, why are they running? Okay, he's gonna... I thought he maybe could just sit still and decrew that, but alright. Back some decrewed over here meanwhile. Katyusha forcing some retreats. 18 kills, he's doing alright with it. We gotta recrew the mortar now. Now he's blasting the base. This is a pretty good time to blast the base. A lot of retreats forced. Cooper needs to get out of here and fast. Maybe could run to his teammates healing even. Another scatter here though. Cooper's lucky. Doesn't hit too much. I wonder if we could see some of these smoke barrages from the ML-20. Could be decent, you know, denying the long range opportunities to the Obers. Deny the vision to the Rakitans, allow the KV-8 to be a bit more successful. Very rare to see the ML20, and even rarer to see it use its creeping smoke barrage, but I'd like to see it. Double overs. Oof, they're doing some nasty damage too. 28 kills for the King Tiger so far. It's been on the field for a while. And wow, doesn't even go for an SU-85. Went for a second Katyusha. Should be the green light for the King Tiger to do major damage. There are 2 Zis on the field. The King Tiger can shrug off Zis shots pretty well. Getting zoned by that Yak Panzer pretty effectively. That's where the smoke may come in handy. Seems like Commander really struggling on this side of the moment. T-34 going for a bit of a wraparound, maybe looking for a bit of ram action. Doesn't have enough munitions for Mark vehicle though. Probably want that if you're doing a move such as that. Got double Maxims now, by the way. Smoke out from Officer, maybe helping out a bit. But you know, when there's a lot of like cover like this, one Maxim usually not enough anymore for suppression. So I can understand the double Maxim action. Oh boy, conscript dead over here for Amanda. But Howie fire forcing some retreats. Just causing so many troubles for Amanda. Going for a T-34 next. Oga's doing a good job zoning the Zis. Katyusha action here. Not really hitting too much though. Round. Okay, assault artillery right on the doorstep. Needs to dodge quite far away from this still. We'll hit into the base.
Our headquarters is taking enemy fire.
As these haven't retreated yet. Right in the center of things. That's a bit more like the assault artillery that we know. Barely hit anything, even though it didn't dodge at all. Alright. In comparison to the one we saw earlier, which nearly got 3 wipes. I've got 1 wipe and nearly 2 more.
We are losing territory.
Okay, a bit of a push now from Amanda. Got the ball rolling with the extra momentum from the T-34.
300 points stand between
9 kills
us
on the
and
howitzers
defeat.
so far. Base out the back. It's just the Fusiliers. Survive though. Let's retreat on the Maxim. There's another one behind it though. That was this right here for backup. King Tiger on spearhead mode. Goes for the Katyusha barrage on where the Rakit was, but it already pushed in, so that doesn't do much. Zis lining up here. Comes the walking Stuka though. This is bait. The King Tiger baiting the Zis. This could be a nasty walking Stuka. Nearly decrews both of them. And King Tiger, wow, mops them both up with that one shot landed right in the middle. They're already so weak. Double decrew there. That is really bad news for Veni. T-34-76 dead on the other side for Amanda as well. Oh boy, this is not looking good for the Allies. Felt like they fought themselves back into an okay position, but they take some massive casualties on both sides of the map. Using the loiter now. Actually avoided by the KV-8 though. Seems like it's maybe got a move speed bonus. Yeah. No? Somehow just avoided. Script's dead over here. Maybe trying to recruit the Zis. Both Zis do survive. I'd say the same about the Sturm officer that's dead over here for Yale. It's a bit of a shame. It's a good vision tool for sure. Pistol have 2... Oh, instant rebuilds it. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Still vet though. He's backing out for repairs. He's got the mechanized upgrade. And Sturm 5's here with the sweepers upgraded. Okay, onto the base again. There are a couple Fusiliers back here. 22 kills. Oh, he's using the creeping barrage on that. Interesting. Okay, T-34, 85 on the field now. Goes right past this Raketin somehow. Going for the kill on the other Raketin actually. How is it not firing? This kills it off in the end. Now it fires. Doubles this, lining up on the KT, but bouncing a lot. Engine damage. T-34 stopped there for a couple of seconds. Oh, King Tiger mops it up. Walking Stuka on the doubles this, I think, but they are dodging and they're going to survive. Well, at least he got the Raketin D-crew kill, but still not ideal. I do wonder if the T-34 just continued backing the whole time, if he could have got away there. With it. Okay, here we go. We've got an SU-85 on the field now. King Tiger on the other side for Cooper. So that's been forced back pretty quickly. For the kill on this now, it's been decrewed. Quickly recovered though by the airborne guards. It's pushing in here though, so maybe some vision obstruction, causing Cooper some trouble. Ooh, MG goes down to the KV-8 on the other side meanwhile. Oh no! There we go, the barrages on the base with the Howie finally come good. They knock out the Raketin back here. And completely destroy it. Wow. Cooper doesn't have much infantry left after all this, I will say that. Might struggle to contest. Meanwhile, I will say that have the Axis gone for the central VP the last like 20 minutes? I don't think they have.
Heavy machine gun team prepared for
There's a
combat.
combat engineer in the middle now. Feels like they should be way ahead, you know, it feels like the allies should be down to 100-ish VPs at this stage, but instead it's pretty much bang even. Very strange. Nine kills on the KVA. That's what I was saying, like, does a lot of health damage, but doesn't get that many kills.
SU-85 tank destroyer ready.
It's going to be hard to justify sometimes. They're rolling in here. Spearhead mode on. The double AT's lining up on it. Here comes the walking Stuka though. Maxim obliterated. This is taking heavy damage but surviving, and double Maxims keeping the infantry away from them. Probably I'd still send them to base to heal up at this stage though. Going to be able to reinforce a few models, but still, you know, kind of low in health after that. It's like a rotation double SU-85s from Amanda now. Maybe they're looking to blast this. Katyusha action, and they knock out the walking Stuka with the Katyushas. Oh my goodness. Wow, huge base from Veni there. That's big. That's going to allow the Exist so much more freedom to operate. That's massive. Insta rebuild on that for Yale. Before creeping in here, bit 2. Flamer right here though. There's this barrage too, hoping for the D-crew. Trying to get it though. Decent attempt. Double SU-85s, they are outvetted by the Jagdpanzer, but they got the numbers. Jagdpanzer creeping around though with cautious movement on. 88 coming in for the Obers. KT trying to soak the damage, but we'll be feeding some vet to the SU-85s. Wonder if Cooper's gonna go for another Jagdpanzer. KT up to vet 2 already. Okay, 31 kills. Caught up fast after that slow start. Now a Panther for Yale. Not enough for the loiter. No AA for either of the allied players. A bit scary. So far the loiters haven't been super impactful, but there's no promise of future results. Just a walking Stuka there. I'm a little bit surprised to see a walking Stuka from Cooper. Only one AT gun on the field for Amanda at the moment. Mortar, oh no, just regular mortar maybe barraging back here. Howie going for the base again, I think. 25 kills. Axis did finally go for the center though. There's the dodge on that grenade. Smoking out the Zis, they're using some attack ground plays maybe though. Not doing too much damage however, and now an SU-85 for Veni. Okay, bit of a move coming in, KB8 leading the charge. Drops down the loiter though, it's going to stop Amanda. Can't push through that loiter without anti-air. Allow Cooper to reclaim the VP now.
The enemy has silenced one of our anti-tank guns. We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Tied at the end from the officer, you don't see that too often. Trying to dig through the Zis. Still having quite a lot of trouble. SU-85 now getting involved. Jagdpanzer are pushing in, still outnumbered 2-on-1 here. I'll be that confident. The kitten for Amanda destroyed over here, that's bad news. Katyusha actually out the back, not doing too much though it looks like. Look up against the allies, but they're not that far behind still. And they're quick to regather the middle. Here with the SU-85, but he's got to be careful. Breaks out of focus sight mode. At least he'd been in it for long enough that he could deactivate it. But stuck on focus sight mode that far forwards, he would have been in major trouble. Now, there's not Vet 1 yet though, so it doesn't have the blitz. It does make it a bit worse on the chase down. Stuka, okay, did go for a second Jagdpanzer to fight back against the second SU-85. She did, Amanda rather. Ooh, SU-85's doing decently well. Oh, that's a courageous move coming in here for a cheeky extra shot with that one-hit SU-85. Oh, could be getting the range for a snare. Does have vets. Could have sprinted in for it. Maybe going to drop assault artillery on the howitzer. I don't think that's guaranteed to kill though. Bit of Katyusha action helping to zone some of the infantry here. The Tiger's pushing in. The assault artillery is down. Right on top of everything from Veni. T-34 goes down meanwhile. Pushing in. Misclicked. Going in for the SU-85 kill. Misses the kill shot though. Doubles this, blasting this Panther pretty good. 5 dead. Holds up when it's needed. Big push there from Yale. Pretty successful too. Maxim dead, T-34 dead, a lot of bleed. Quad, or maybe it was going to be the quad dead. And there we go, Amanda goes down. Letting the tank destroyer trades. Keep over here with the spearhead mode maybe, provide some vision, allowing for that. Oh, that's a solid Howie hit though on the repairs. Guards pushing in behind this. Got the flak base there though, zoning them. Sneak action. Okay. Very late to retreat on the Maxim though, that could go down.
The enemy has...
And does.
One of our machine guns has been silenced. Our command post is under assault.
We're still coming in. Stuka. Oh, it's out the back on the Howie. Gets the decoy on it. Uses the Vet 3. He's gone for the quad now, Amanda. Bit of a shame, you know. It wasn't much earlier than this. It was after the 3rd loiter, maybe even the 4th. Some recovered though. Maybe somehow. Smoke though working well. The attack round's not very successful here. Seems like he's attack rounding like really shallow. You might as well attack round like further away. Shots are going to scatter along, you know. Don't collide on anything that's in their path anyway. Especially dead though somehow. There, okay. They're just about Vet 1 now. It's definitely doing a much better job contesting the central VP now. It's turning up the pressure on the allies. Cooper's got enough for another loiter, by the way. We have the quad this time for Amanda, however. This is recruit now. Kentucky getting quite low. Hard to kill it though, isn't it? This has got engine damage. Guards running into the flak base again. Very low health tanks for Cooper, but they're in a safe position here, or maybe spoke too soon. Maybe the Howie could polish them off. Ooh! Maxim. I mean, the scatter is quite wild here. He backs away to a safe distance now. He's gone for the decoy on this again with the walking Stuka. Not as successful of a barrage this time around. Katyusha into the middle, keeps the ogres off the cap. The lights maybe going to try to sneak onto the VP. KVA is still alive, by the way. Going to the edge to cap the fuel is just not very important. It's neutral. They just don't need any. They need the VPs though. Huge amount of Katyusha action out the back. No wipes coming through though. That's what the allies need right now. They need to kill something.
We have more conscripts at hand. Enemy forces are neutralizing a
5 on one of the Jagdpanzers now.
Anti-tank gun is ready for action.
Another AT gun for Amanda. Okay, 2 Katyushas. What have we got here? 21, 28. It's not that good considering how long they've been on the field, really. How many team weapons Yale had throughout this match as well. He's pushing in here. Doubles this right there though. Doesn't have enough munitions for assault artillery this time around. KT's lumbering forwards though. The Katyusha shallow, trying to zone the Raketin, I think. Just the office in there knocks it out. No, it does knock it out. Stupid going back the other way. This is getting out of there. Nearly some friendly fire, actually. Zone units. Meanwhile, big push coming in on the other side for Cooper. Walking Stuka keeping the resist in place there. Didn't really hit too much with that walking Stuka, honestly. KV8 making some... Oh, that was a big lag spike. Shreya went down out the back, maybe just some howitzer fire. Oh my god, I thought I was going to crash there. It's so annoying. Usually lag's pretty bad when those OKW tech trucks die, right? That's one of the main causes of lag in Code 2. Then the wreckage they leave behind seems to scatter around, causing really slow physics as well.
Yes, comrade. Ready to execute.
KDs. Pretty standard kind of Soviet stuff at this point. Nothing too horrendous there, really. People are trying to come back out here. And those tanks are quite low. Just not hitting too much there. Four into the middle. It's not a bad spot for it. It hasn't been opened up yet. Okay, here comes the loiter. Oh my goodness. The quad shot it down mid-pass, so the SU-85 survives. That is crazy. If the plane was able to finish off its pass, I think it would have killed the SU-85 there. That is insane. Merging into the AT guns to try to keep them healthy, returning fire on the Jagdpanzers who are pushing in. But they're both vetted up now, and there's this missing some crucial shots on them there. And able to destroy that one. Nice follow through from Cooper. Going in, probing. It's a solid walking Stuka. Decrease the others this. Oh boy. Maxim decrewed in the middle. The walking Stuka's hitting hard here all of a sudden. KT's healthy again. Seems like Axis are on the charge. Both AT guns lost for Amanda. That's huge. Triple cap cooking as well. Not many VPs remaining. Pushing in here. Here goes the T-34. Isn't that the stern pies at least? Base barrage again. The battle group is pretty low back there. 34 threatening the flank. Doesn't quite work out though. Not fast enough. And there we go. The Allies throwing in the towel. Fair enough. They might have been able to cap the centre, but they were way behind. A bad position there. With almost no VPs remaining. Yeah, it was a dominating start from the Allies, really. Much better resource control. But then all of a sudden they suffered like a crazy amount of losses. Just lost loads of infantry, especially Veni. Lost heaps of units, including that first Katyusha, and that allowed the Axis right back into the game. Then it was Yale just dominating until the King Tiger arrived and didn't really stop after that. Veni had a couple moments, looked like stabilizing, but didn't quite work out in the end. Meanwhile, on the other side, yeah, it was nice to see a bit of KV8 play, but had a few moments. Didn't die, at least. That's the important thing, but Also wasn't super impactful, especially once Cooper finally got that second Jagdpanther out. It was extremely hard for Amanda at that stage. Yeah, King Tiger's just tough to kill. Good for bleeding and gets the job done on both sides of the map. A bit of Howie action, you know, got some okay hits. It's not very consistent though, is it? That's the problem with those howitzers. Bit of a shame we never saw any of these smoke creeping barrages, but I can understand not using them. It's a bit of a distraction. But it could have been pretty effective, you know, like laying down a layer of smoke here to block the Jagdpanzers from firing, maybe do some cheeky stuff, maybe pop up like a mortar flare behind it so you can see behind the smoke. Could even do some real fancy plays, combo that up with like SU-85 attack ground, conscripts ooh-ahing through the smoke, get engine damage on something. So there's a lot of steps there, but might as well try something. But yeah. Some very solid, you know, assault artilleries. Kept Veni under control as well, and allies very slow to counter the loiters with anti-air. Eventually did right at the end here, which, you know, kept the SU-85 alive, but maybe a little bit late. Axis were already in control, and they could have probably won this game a lot earlier, the Axis, if they just sent one unit into the middle in that moment from like 27 minutes to like 40 minutes. They could have got the triple cap going. Could have got something and could have won this game much, much earlier. GG. And I will say as well, for an arranged team on the Axis side, they didn't do much like cooperation plays, very little rotation from side to side. It was pretty much 2 1v1s the entire game here. For, you know, for both teams, really. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like a game recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.